So let's go back to our example modal that we created earlier and look at programmatically closing this modal, but when we don't press a button. Now we touched on this earlier and you might have already picked up how to do this, but just in case, let's run over this so we are completely clear. So we're going to go ahead and open up our example modal, and we know that we did a couple of things in terms of closing. We attached the event to when we hit the escape key, clicked outside, and we also passed closed through as a slot, which we can use directly within this template. But if, for example, this button did something else, so we'll just invoke a do something function here, and this was defined at the top here, how would you then close the modal? So let's go ahead and say do something, and we'll just go ahead and pretend that we are doing something inside of here. We want to close the modal once that is finished. So just think of an action that you want to perform when you do something within your modal, and then you want it to automatically close off once that action is finished. Well, in this case, we can just do exactly what we did earlier. So it's kind of obvious, but these things can get missed. We're going to go ahead and import use modal from the momentum modal package. And then we're going to go ahead and extract out from the use modal composable the ability to close that. And that's pretty much all we need to do. So inside of here, we do something, perhaps tidy something up or do some sort of task, and then we just invoke close inside of here. So we're not directly doing this from here. We are doing something and then programmatically closing this on some sort of condition or whatever we need to do via importing this composable and using it. So let's just check this out, hit open modal. Remember, this button now calls that do something function, and then of course it closes off. So really, really simple, but it's important to cover that because that's quite a common thing that you need to do. Close that off programmatically.